Yes.
Namaste. Today, the entire nation is observing the centenary birth anniversary of the late P.V. Narasimha Rao ji, who was the Prime Minister during 1991 to 1996. A first non-Congress, non-Gandhi family Congress leader. A Congress leader who is not from Gandhi family, who was the Prime Minister of this country for entire term that is for 5 years. Without majority in the parliament, he ran this country and brought economic reforms. So therefore, he is one of the top rated Indian Prime Ministers so far in the country, and he brought a lot of reforms, the economic reforms which you are seeing, the global village, liberalization policy, disinvestment, all these reforms are brought during his time. And at the time Manmohan Singh ji was the finance minister. And then you must also remember that Mr. P.V. Narasimha Rao ji was also the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, then undivided Andhra Pradesh, and he brought agriculture reforms here by imposing land reforms, land ceilings. Land Ceiling Act was brought under his rule, and a lot of landless farmers, landless laborers, and they were given lands in those days. So therefore, he basically a man of vision, a man who ran the country for 5 years as a Prime Minister without much majority. So that way he is also known as Apara Chanakya in Telugu states. And he is highly respected, multilingual, knowledgeable man. He can speak many languages. He has written many books. He participated in freedom movement when Nizam has imposed a fatwa, or you can say farman, that Vande Mataram should not be sung. Then in the age of 17 years, he joined the movement with Ramananda Tirthi, Vande Mataram movement, and therefore he was very popular even during Telangana struggle. So that's why he is a man who has to be remembered on this day, and his reforms, his vision definitely helped our country to grow, and people like him. Unfortunately, as he was not from Nehru family, as he was not from so-called Gandhi family, after his death in Delhi, how he was treated. It is the usual convention that any Prime Minister of this country who expires is generally cremated near the Yamuna bed, near the Rajghat area, which has been earmarked for the VIP's cremations. But his body was not allowed to enter the Congress office, and then he was subsequently brought to Hyderabad. It was an insult to him. He was humiliated even after his death. So Congress party, mainly the Gandhi family, they could not tolerate the popularity which Mr. P.V. Narasimha Rao enjoyed in the people. They wanted only their family to flourish, or their puppet should flourish. No other person except from their family should become the Prime Minister of this country. That is the thinking. And today we are seeing today. Unfortunately, today for Congress party, which is supposed to be opposition, main opposition in the country, has no leader from anyone other than from their own family. Today, Rahul Gandhi resigns, Sonia Ji becomes working president. If Sonia Ji resigns, then again Rahul Gandhi will become. If they both don't want, Priyanka Gandhi will become. It is only between them, Vadera Gandhi will become. Vadera Priyanka, whatever his name may be, Robert Vadera. All these people want their family to flourish. They never wanted country to flourish. But P.V. Narasimha Rao wanted country to flourish. Therefore, under difficult circumstances, when the country was undergoing a very bad period, he brought these reforms. And he has to be remembered. So here where I would like to stress that today, in the present situation, we can see that Congress party is very much desperate to come back to power, and again Nehru family should rule this country. Unfortunately, today the country has got several premier institutions, and out of them 99 institutions are named after Gandhi family. Gandhi means not Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi means Nehru family, because they are adding suffix in their names after that Indira Gandhi's marriage with Firoz Gandhi. Today, right from Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, there are nearly 26 national schemes which have been named after this family. There are nearly 99 institutions, including airports and all. Today, the Telugu state, Hyderabad, and then was capital. When international airport was started, it would have been apt for the state government then and the central government then to name it after P.V. Narasimha Rao. What they have done? A 10-kilometer express highway to the airport was named after P.V. Narasimha Rao. And again, our international airport was named after the same Gandhi family. In fact, the Rajiv Gandhi International Airport at Shamshabad Airport, it is designed, it was visualized by the NDA government then. Rajiv Pratap Rudy was the Minister for Aviation. And then this type of attitude of the Congress party, the Gandhi family, we must remember that they are the people who never wanted any other person to become the Prime Minister of this country. So that is the reason why when today Narendra Modi ji has become the Prime Minister, the Congress party, the congressmen, they say that Chaiwala has become the Prime Minister. So therefore they are unable to tolerate this. And under this circumstances, in this background, you must remember what the Congress party is. Today Congress party, not only they have started the institutions in the name of the Gandhi family, but they have started one trust in the name of Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. And then that foundation, it has taken donations not only from the private persons but even the governmental agencies. The government and the UPA government was there. Lot of funds were given to this foundation, this trust. Supposed to be doing on good works or some NGO work, this and that. But taking donations from Chinese government, taking donations from China, it is a very serious matter. Today Nadda ji questioned him that why you are taking donation from China. They have no answer for it. And today they try to create confusion among the people that the Chinese have intruded into our land and all. In spite of Prime Minister making it very clear that not even a single inch of land has been intruded by China. And if they do so, we are not going to leave even a single inch of land to China. When he made it so clear, they are trying to create this false information, misinformation to the people of this country. So therefore, Congress never thought of countries or nations good. They always thought about their families good. They always wanted their family to flourish, not country to flourish. So therefore, on this occasion, when the entire nation is observing centenary celebration, even TRS government here in Telangana, this is not a Congress party government, but they have declared that they are going to have centenary celebrations, the year-long celebrations. But which Congress government in this country has done so? Why he is being neglected? And why the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation Trust is being so much of given so much importance? Why money is being collected for them? Why P.V. Narasimha Rao is insulted, humiliated by the Congress party time and again? Only for sake of showing to the people that they have respect for him, they come and give some flowers and all. Today, even non-Congress political parties, they appreciate P.V. Narasimha Rao. One must remember that Congress party's politics, which has always been against the interest of the nation and interest of the people. For them, people and the nation is next. Their party and their family is the first. Even not only party, their family is the first. So therefore, it is high time that people of this country realize that today, for the first time, the second consecutively, a non-Congress party, a common man who is from Chaiwala family, who is a Chaiwala himself, has become the Prime Minister of this country, not only for the first time but the second time. And he is steering the India into development. And even at this juncture, when the entire world is facing economic recession, Mr. Narendra Modi's government, Mr. Narendra Modi leadership, and under his leadership, today India is going ahead with the slogan of Atmanirbhar Bharat. And this Atmanirbhar Bharat, and these reforms which Narendra Modi is today taking, for this, the source of inspiration is Mr. P.V. Narasimha Rao. Today, while in Mann Ki Baat, Narendra Modi has very clearly said that a man who has to be respected, a man who has to be emulated, a person whose ideology, whose thinking, whose life has been dedicated to the nation should be remembered. And at this juncture, there has been demand from several quarters of the people. Today I attended many programs that he must be conferred Bharat Ratna and all. This is the policy matter of the government, how they do it, what they do it, the different thing. But yes, he is definitely worth it and worth getting that Bharat Ratna award. So on this platform, I once again, I bow my head to the great man, I pay my tribute, and I also give a slight hint to the people that just imagine today in these circumstances whether Congress party can think of any other leader in their party who is not from the Nehru family and who has been the Prime Minister of this country. Then you can think of Lal Bahadur Shastri, you can think of Gulzari Lal Nanda, but where they are today, we are forgetting them. Today, how many institutions are named after Lal Bahadur Shastri? He was a great man, a man who was Prime Minister of this country, but he never made his sons the Prime Minister of this country. He never amassed wealth. He was a common man's Prime Minister. He remained a common man, and today his family is also a common man family. So therefore, such type of dedicated people were there in those days. Today the Congress party has forgotten all of them, and they have put the country at ransom only for the sake of a family. So friends, this is what today I wanted to say on the occasion of the centenary birth anniversary of P.V. Narasimha Rao, and we'll meet again and again on different subjects. Thank you for watching me live. Thank you.